What? Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Uh, okay. Last we left off, you guys had finally uh gained some foothold and some traction in tracking down the cult of Diablo. Gained boon of the Iron Crab, which apparently had various effects that even the bestower didn't know about. Um,
Personal touches.
yeah, that. But using that, you guys found your way down to the bottom of the ocean. And, or rather the sea of the, and found yourselves quite quickly in front of a ruin. It appeared to be some sort of temple. After leaving your mark upon the world, you decided to go inside and check it out, where you found a bunch of bodies laying around. And after examining the bodies, not bodies, you found pretty much dead creatures, and you tried to interrogate them, figure out what was happening. Basically, they tried to warn you that whatever it was that attacked them was powerful, and uh, insatiable, I guess is one way to put it. After the certain point, you guys rounded. Sorry, I'm trying. You guys rounded. Yeah, until you found the temple. Before you found the temple keeper, who appeared to be some sort of octopus thing, and you know, all right. So you found that. And things in the background that are distracting. After that, you talked to the temple keeper. He warned you that the thing was incredibly powerful. It did not kill him like it killed the rest, but it still dealt enough damage that he does not live. After which point, you guys turned the corner, found a giant set of doors. Oh, I was experimenting with. Got that.
Cave in?
No, door opening sound. Apparently, that's supposed to be the sound of a door opening on stone.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so for those who are doing the DMing side of things, Grim, if you actually go into the settings of the door, on top of locking it, you can now add a door opening sound.
Very cool. Very cool.
And that's just a native feature, it appears. But after you guys did some spying with some sensory objects, you all determined that you guys were ready for a fight and wanted to get as many bodies as possible. To which Robert tried to summon some Fae, and they said no. They flat out refused. They did not answer the summons, or rather, their answer to the summons was unsettling.
Note saying no. You're on your own.
And that was when Robert decided to run and found out that this thing has the ability to teleport quite accurately, as a matter of fact. Then thus began your guys' battle against the wicked-looking creature.
The Pit Fiend Summoner.
Looked like okay, so it was the end of his turn. Elros is list of things that Elros wants to try to do. Let's see. So I believe the first thing he wants to try to do. He is
I am
going to
here.
try.
I'm listening. I just can't do anything right now. The game won't load on the laptop.
It doesn't matter. You're dead anyway.
Probably.
No, I mean, like, I think you have like 5 HP left,
They're frozen.
Yeah.
and you're frozen too.
15 for turn.
14 and a
Oh,
half
yeah.
turns.
Yeah, 14 and a half. So,
What the half?
well, yeah, because it's still not technically been the next turn for him since the freezing happened. So it's still kind of like 14 and a half rather than 15 turns.
Sad.
Let's see. Let me decipher exactly what Elros said he wanted to do. Okay, he's going to try to activate his anime power. More specifically, he would have to activate it at rank 3. He is going to attempt to freeze time. And when I say freeze time, I don't mean like the normal way, I mean actually freeze time. But he does not get the chance, as the creature is going to say, fun's not over. And his ability just does not appear to activate.
Okay, so there's no sense from us down below that something tried to happen and it got nullified.
Yeah, because actually he's one of Elros's things is powers can't be null.
Ooh.
But that is not what he is doing. This, my friends, is what we call a loophole. So, failing that, he would try his next thing. Since he already used his action, his free action to freeze time, he's going to have to use his action to actually try to use his pocket dimension. His apparently has the assignment make it wider / multiple portals, which again he's going to another reaction. That's it. So if it makes you feel better, Elros has consumed 2 of his reactions.
The downfall is going right after the big bad. They got all their reactions back.
Yeah, I tried to point that out to him. It's also fair that he would try desperately to do anything and everything he could to get out of here. So that was Elros's action and free action. What else can he do? All didn't detail it. Let's do. Apologize. That's not. I think this is a good opportunity for him to use Second Wind. So he would heal. Not set up right. I'm just gonna roll it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I didn't set. The one he imported through the. Why does it say plus? There's. Okay, it's being released. 7 plus. Means. So that would be action, bonus action, free action. Does he want to try to run away? No, because he could risk a attack of opportunity. Oh, look, it's the Popsicle's turn. 14 more turns, Zed. Hey, Robert, it's your turn. As your turn starts, though, Robert, can you make an insight check?
Sure.
I think there's something you haven't quite picked up on yet. That as they. Okay. Certain effect that's always out. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's your turn, Robert.
We Nate, what do you want to do? And
I'm guessing
this
fall down a well.
we can call Lassie. Magic of combat never initiated either.
Ooh. Why, what was it?
Never got initiated. I was too busy with the big red pit fiend thing, Baylor, pit fiend, I don't know which plane it was from.
Yep.
Were the other guys behind you?
Way. I kind of I kind of ran real fast here.
The guild card. Can you summon other guild members with it?
Are you asking me that question? I
I'll
would
pull my
say
guild card to see if
yes.
I can summon the group to us.
Error, error, function malfunctioning.
I will hold my action to move with Nate. I will bonus action send. I will follow whatever Nate does. It's
Oh,
SEN, not SIN.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you're probably not going to do well trying to follow what I do. I heard some comments that made Nate a little scared out of character, so I'm pretty sure Nate's about to go fucking run and hide.
That's
So
fair.
wherever you go, I'm probably. So is this just like rock right here, like strewn rock and shit? GM?
Yeah, I mean it's more like yes, right there, yes, it's like a part of the tunnel kind of part of the wall collapsed.
Cool. I like how that does that. I'm sorry I had to keep doing that.
I know you're fine.
Like
Just a reminder, we do have a telepathic bond going.
Yep.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
Elveros keeps attacking us.
Fuck, I knew he was a false rider.
So the dragon, am I able to eat that guy? What are the rules on that?
Eat what guy?
Elros. You said he's a false rider. I was wondering if it's like cool if I ate him. Well, I was
I
asking,
don't
I didn't know
really.
if that was.
Oh wait, that's a question. So that means he really wants to eat him. I don't know the proper answer to that. What do you want us? What should we do, Nate? Naze.
If you have a way out, I suggest taking it. If I can get the others up, I might be able to teleport us out. He doesn't seem to
Okay.
have any interest in. I think he's after Nate for some reason. So I think if we just stop attacking him, he'll ignore us.
Okay. He ignored me, so I can agree with that. Since Naze said that, I will use my action then to move this way and end a turn.
So, just to clarify, you used your action to move.
Yep.
He has enough. Nate.
Well, hearing what Naze said, and realizing this dude's probably been like walking kind of just through us like, hey, let's have fun. And I wanted to leave earlier. Nays, having practiced this several times, or not Nays, why do I keep see? Nate is gonna put himself in the stratosphere.
Oh shit.
Nate's just like, fuck this.
Oh, this is fucking great.
The only time. So, Robert, just hear a whoosh sound and Nate is gone.
Is there a hole in the roof?
No, because he's moving so fast, he's actually moving through matter.
And then when I get there, I use my action to just go Ancient Dragon, and I just go into like dive mode. You know, the wings out, like they're all flapping in the wind, and then I end my turn.
Okay. Oh, hold on. My door.
Ooh, how big of a number can we get? Come on. Come on.
In. The time. All right. Believe. Right. Make me a death saving.
One fail.
So, just so that I'm clear on what I'm doing here, yes, you can't die, but if you get 3 death saving throws, we'll just treat you as like unconscious. Which, I mean, even if you're unconscious, you still can't die. So
So you're giving us the
Yeah.
chance of rolling the nat 20 and coming up.
exactly.
Yeah, getting that 1 HP up, and I could heal myself and just get knocked out again.
Well, Rose.
Nate.
Just fires all the arrows at me.
Oh, that's right. You were okay. I'm trying to remember what your symbol was for because I had to use the same symbol for Zed as I did for. Ooh, I think you're under the effect of the touch.
Yeah, I'm at half movement speed.
chill. Yeah, it's
Oh.
called.
Or I have an action or a bonus action. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay. Hold on. Did I have that? Okay. Bonus action, quicken spell. I'm going to try to heal Raiden. The heal spell. Actually heal him?
It does.
Okay. Secondary bonus action, I will Misty Step over to here. Oh no, hold on. Let me measure properly.
You might have to move yourself this way and then move yourself up because
Yeah.
of the wall.
Misty Steps to there. Now, 15 feet, damn it. Well, I'm out of movement and out of action, so that's the end of my turn.
Turn goes. His turn goes by without seemingly anything happening. It's the Elros's turn. You hear, all of you hear, and including the other two, because his voice is carrying unnaturally. Lord Tragedy, I wish that the Guardian who is with us takes our place. And you guys find yourselves in the Black City. Front of the Adventurers Guild.
The one who spoke was Elros?
Yep. And I promise you, the player.
The
Is
fuck is
Nate
Lord
here?
Tragedy?
Oh, and anyone who's capable of casting a spell senses that the magic just went off that is higher than normally accessible magic.
Okay. Am I still reduced speed? And
Oh, sorry, I forgot to. At the end of your turn, you should have rolled a con save. Just go ahead.
I forgot I had I have a legendary resistance from a dragon mask. I'll just use that.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, what was that?
I think that was a wish spell.
So is Nate here too?
Yes. There is an ancient dragon sitting in the front of the adventure right now.
Hi, Nate. So what happened?
I turn back to Nate.
Elros will explain he offered me a deal. The one he wanted was the one who's been following us. So, in exchange for our lives, I just had to wish for it. that he could guarantee it would work. By the way, even though you were all here, Zed's like sitting like this as a fucking frozen statue still.
Think we can unfrost Zed?
It's a minute and a half, 15 rounds.
I'll take a look around, make sure everybody's healthy and well.
Can I dispel the freeze?
That's what I was gonna do too. That's what I was gonna do next.
Elros would tell you no, you can't.
Looking around, is there any guards coming to us right now? It's like I guess we kind of came here illegally. With how now
No,
they're tight.
they're kind of like there is like so. Just for context, this is where the Adventurers Guild is, where the IM is. There are guards posted here at the bridge. They looked at you and was just like, "No, we're not even gonna bother." That's an ancient fucking dragon.
And I'm in full monstrosity.
Yeah, so literally, it looked like a kaiju battle was about to ensue out here.
Okay. So turn in the quest, or
Yeah, I guess technically the cult of Diablo is gone, and we were there to confirm it.
I think they'll also want to know about the Celestial 11.
Stop it.
No more.
Gladriel Payne was in that pile of dead people. Fuck you.
Capricorn?
Capricorn.
That was
Did
actually
I
that was Gladriel's
did I
special
make it
power in
out
this
as
world.
well?
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. She did have.
So the reason why the Celestial 12 are called a Celestial 12 is each one holds a power of the constellations. Or the primary constellation.
It's funny. I was just going through shit, and I grabbed all of my monster manuals. I needed to find something to kind of add to my Sunday game, and I saw my notebook. Oh, that was a lot of fucking time.
Yeah, it was.
It was December of 2018 to the 2022. All right, at the Adventurers Guild.
Once Zed unfreezes, I'll head inside.
Well, you can still talk to us mentally, right? It's not like
Yeah, he could.
you got a couple more seconds, Zed,
I will have
Great.
turned. I would have stayed in a dragon form and just had wrapped myself around him, and kind of just laid there like purring, which I can't really purr probably because I'm not a cat.
Wait, isn't... Oh, that's right. It's fire and rage. I always think it's cold and rage. That would make more sense to me. Void.
Yeah, I think they're using like the fire of the stars, but
I
was
do
thinking
get
cold,
it, but
too.
I'm just that was my first. Anyway, yeah, no, he unthaw and Marcus, you popsicle.
I'll head into the guild.
I squeezed Marcus.
fully into the guild. Also, thanks for healing me, knees.
Oh, sure, sure.
I follow the false rider.
And as you guys follow the false rider into the building, as soon as Elros, and only Elros, steps through the door, he's gone.
I attempt to slash. I couldn't hit his AC even if I tried because he's got some fucking ungodly fucking 35 AC, I think.
It's not 35. It's 27. It's 35 when he uses Dragon Scale, but because of where you guys were, he didn't have that.
I assume I don't get a reaction to be able to slash at him, hun.
I mean, you could, but I mean, yeah. I mean, if you really want to.
Oh, I can hit him. I can hit him easily. I'm like, what is? Oh yeah, no.
Misses.
Is that 914?
31. I actually got higher than I thought.
What is? As his last act before he's taken away, he casts shield. So your sword gets within inches of him, and you just feel that resounding ding as it hits that magic shield.
I cast Sanctuary on him. No, just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Sanctuary.
I don't trust him.
No.
Go with the others.
Oh, you know what? I
The,
did forget something. Because of all the hub. Raiden, do me a favor. Make a charisma save, please. Since you're the first one who had to actually go through this. 18's good enough. So what was happening is while you were down, you were resisting the pull of the graveyard. If you had failed this charisma saving throw and you were brought back up like you would have had this compulsion to go and find the graveyard that your heart is stored in and basically serve it till the end of time. Which you get a saving throw like every 24 hours. So, I mean, it's not like it's the whole time.
So it's not a boon without strings.
Well, it did come from an Eldritch god. Sorry. But yes, at least the Eldritch ones are going through with you. But 18's high enough.
So, do I feel like does it like have like a feeling like, oh man, that was weird? I almost felt like I wanted to go to his grave.
Yeah, there's definitely the feeling there, but it's not a compulsion. It's just like you're like, oh man, you know what would be really great right now? Go hit up a graveyard.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't know why, but after getting up, I just feel like wanting to go to a graveyard. It's a weird feeling.
I need some ghouls.
Oh yeah, I'm totally going with you to that graveyard. That sounds like it. That sounds like something. Maybe bring some sandwiches. I'll get some wine. Maybe a fine whiskey.
Well, it's not like I want us to all go. It just came out of nowhere.
You kind of came out of nowhere.
No, my mom and my dad made me.
Graveyard.
I just like that we're having this natural conversation with a giant ass fucking dragon wrapped around a popsicle.
No, sir.
I
I
think
came
that's
out
free.
of nowhere.
Of course.
You may be frozen, but we still have the bond.
He's not frozen anymore. He said.
Well, so
That part went over my
you are
head.
correct. You are correct, but timing wise, all would have happened before he unthought.
Aha, because
Love
that
it.
was the charisma save was for. We're going back for that.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, slight backpedal because that would have happened on came up.
I'll go in and turn in the quest.
Oh well, good job. One less cult in the world. Now we don't. Now we just have to deal with that cult of Zim.
By the way, while we were there, we found bodies that belonged to the Celestial 12.
Had grim look across their face. We were afraid that that happened. Too long since then.
It was we never actually got beings named the creature we were fighting, did we?
Nope. Although
Yeah, who
you
the
did
fuck
hear,
is Lord Tragedy?
yeah, you did hear that part. So that's up. It's up to you whether you interpret that as the name or not. But
Who the fuck was
What?
fucking Elros fucking praying to and wished fucking Lord Tragedy to fucking swap places with us? For fucking
Mark, it said your mic is open.
Oh, give me 1 sec. Sorry. Thank you.
I think it's called Tragedy.
she was in the middle of filling out some paperwork that, was to announce their death, and she just stops. A tragedy.
Yeah, who the fuck's he?
They.
Who the fuck's they?
She's like, we don't know enough to give you a detailed description, but we know that the thing is as powerful as a god, if not stronger. It has been rarely seen in the last 2 years, but every time it shows up, it levels an entire city. We are attributing some of what happened in Mitros to that creature. And though it looks like it's undead, our scouting teams have been able to confirm that it is not undead.
Wait, do you have a picture of what this thing looks like?
So the picture they'd have would look exactly like the.
Yeah, that was it.
I would say whoever drew that never seen that being before. And
Yeah.
the person who
This
told
is a
them what
lot
it's
more
supposed to look
scarier.
like-
Yeah, this needs to change.
Yeah, that doesn't befit how far I moved to distance myself from that piece
Can
of
you
shit.
can you get this picture to ooze fucking power?
Yeah, right. Just ooze. Can you get it just ooze? That would scare the shit out of people.
Yeah.
At the graphics art department.
His eyes are just they didn't catch the right there's
Oh.
something about those eyes.
You want to put on his information that and I pulled the little note and said I tried to summon Faye and I got this note that told me to fuck off and said we know what that is and we're not going to deal with it. So
Big dick energy
yeah.
all day.
You want to add that to
long.
its list?
Oh, we know. It leveled 3 Fey cities.
If you're collecting information about this being, I'll And I'll describe everything we did during
Oh,
the
yeah.
fight as best I can.
Okay. It takes a few minutes, but
Wait.
they get all the information down.
I thought
So
you
what-
guys said Alros was hitting you guys.
Yeah, I punched him in the face and he died. It's all right.
Well, his attacks wound up hitting us.
I knew he was working for that guy.
What was it that he did?
Tut, brother against brother.
Oh, that's right. Brother against brother. That's right.
Oh, the guild thanks you for your information. Now let me get that reward. It's been so many weeks that I have to actually look up what that was.
I think it was just a special, right?
So if that's the case, I'm just gonna assume that's right because I don't see it here.
Sounds
Probably.
right.
They'd elevate that up to a Z rank special because you just even being in that thing's vicinity, even if you didn't defeat it, makes it a world-ending threat. And after you guys fought it, I don't think you guys would disagree.
Yeah, after we fought it. Yeah.
I mean, he was summoning pit fiends pretty much every round, so
Oh, so I did fight it. Gotcha.
yes, that's actually one of his legendary actions is just putting a pit fiend here. And unlike most things that have like a limit of 3 times per day, the creature he gained it from just could do it. Anyway, yeah, so special, D-ranked. I think we need to hold an emergency.
Yeah, we're all here though. Go ahead. Yeah, we're good.
Someone roll me
I would have laughed if I flipped that coin over and it said 1 on both sides.
Oh. Add a little something extra on top for you. Troubles.
There we go. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, that's
That
how
wasn't
it
a question, so he just lied to you.
You're right. But you responded after.
No, I responded to the lie.
Which is fine because there was a response, and that's all I was looking for.
No, I'm not talking to you.
I
can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Yep. Not a group of trolls at all.
Where?
Exactly.
I just thought we were going to be fighting trolls. I haven't fought trolls in a while.
It's been a while.
Fire and acid might work. Might not.
Jesus Christ.
One roll me. A D8 and a D.
There's your 6.
Damn, Marcus.
I got a 10.
What?
No, you said D8 too.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Don't ask me how this makes sense after the fact. You guys rolled this.
The dice tell the story, man.
Is your payout. And that's each, by the way.
There we go. Is that emerald coins?
Yep.
Oh.
That's not the big thing. The big thing's the ones before it.
The guild tokens and emblems, guild coins. What's the emblem? 100?
100 tokens.
Yeah.
A guild emblem is 100 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Some people got mad that they were carrying around 100 pounds worth of tokens at a time. So I decided, you know what? I'll make one that's worth 100 tokens.
And then a legendary voucher, right?
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Can I get that put in my bank?
What is the 4GC?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. How much is that?
That's a
There
good
isn't the
question.
value.
Oh, okay.
They are so to put it in perspective, if one emerald coin is worth 100 iridium pieces, a guardian coin has a undescribed amount. It fluctuates because it's based upon certain market values of the empire.
Mhm.
But the minimum most people think it's worth, or at least the median, is about 1,000 for a 1,000 emerald coin.
Is there a... What day is it?
Day? 14th?
Mm,
Valentine's Day?
is there an auction house nearby?
Okay. Why would you plan on buying, my friend?
I don't know.
Black City. This
Yeah.
one?
I was gonna say it would be the same items as Monday, but I forget we're in the future 2 years, so it'd be totally different.
So what's a guild emblem?
Guild emblem
100.
is worth 100 guild tokens.
Okay, so it's more guild. Okay.
But it weighs only 1 pound. You want to start carrying 100 pounds with you. have to carry 1.
And we didn't get no EXP for that, right?
We didn't kill anything, so
Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
we don't get XP for all the things that were approaching the ship and we bombarded.
I'm working on it.
Oh, that's right.
Man, my button finger was getting tired on that one.
I forgot about that. What are you doing?
I don't-
Every
I don't
time
know
this
what-
lights up, push
Yeah,
it.
you hit it. Nays told me to, so I did. Someone asked, like, what are you shooting? I don't know. I think it was the fucking traitor. But the guy who fucking attacked all you guys asked me what I was killing.
Well,
I don't
And what
understand
was-
that.
is
And what was the
Elrond with
GC
us?
again? What did that stand
Guardian
for?
coin,
The Guardian coins.
Guardian coin.
which is worth
That
at minimum
one-
1,000 emerald.
That's a lot.
That's because there's only 1,000 Guardian coins in mint.
Deep.
So Guardian coin is like your top of your top then.
Yes,
Guardian,
and it can be actually worth. It can be worth more than 1,000 emerald coins.
They
That's
are-
just the base value that people think.
Yeah, they are so rare that some people don't even know what they are.
Like me.
Or a lot of people don't know what they are. Yeah,
They're literally
like you've
only
never
handed
seen
out
one,
on Zebra.
and then bam.
You're now the proud owner of a majority stake. No, just kidding.
A 4.
1,000.
Oh, I need to swap characters. That's why. I was like, what is going on?
4. Ooh. Got some bad amateurs.
I am sorry if this next number offends you, because I know some of you like your numbers to be even.
Pulling out the calculator for this again.
Oh, just so you know, Raiden, if you on your sheet, if you go to where you have your experience, and you just hit you erase that number and hit plus, and then put the number in, it'll just add it on top.
Wow. That's very helpful.
Yes, I thought too when I discovered that nifty feature.
Wait, what do you do?
So where it says like X number out of X number for your level at the top right, if
Mhm.
you just erase the number on the left and then put plus whatever the experience is and then hit enter, it'll add it to what original.
Okay.
$259, $833. It sounds close. Okay.
Yes, Marxist. Zed. Good look for an auction house, but for where? is like 2,600.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll definitely rest first and then go look.
You don't like being half dead?
Yeah, no, mostly dead is not a good look.
Oh, is
Why
our,
the fuck's everyone looking at me?
the airship is back at that beach still.
It's okay. It's being moved in our direction.
Oh, you messaged the crew?
Yeah.
Right, the crew. Has nothing to do with the always raving Roberts that are below deck.
I guess they're part of the crew too.
So wait, is Elros with us or no?
Not at this moment.
Okay,
As soon as he stepped into guild, he vanished.
that's right.
Can I check the gold card? What's his status say?
Okay.
Do worst. Before we rest,
Is it something to do with Elros?
no. I'll try it. I'm gonna cast sending to and try to cast sending to Lynx. Not sure it's gonna go through. I'll inform him about the finding the bodies of the Celestial 12, and also ask if he has another copy of the user manual for the ship.
One, did you retrieve their necklaces? Two, yes, I do. And I mean that's his exact response. Like he says, one ... answers.
I'll respond. They'd been killed by tragedy, and we didn't really get a chance to examine the bodies
Oh,
because he was still there.
I hope he doesn't get those powers. That's all he's gonna say. But thank you for informing.
All right. I guess I'll go to the Educated Teacup, get a room.
Okay. Hey, welcome. Favorite customer.
I can I get a room for the night?
Or back to the key wall, so to speak. Can't think what they call those.
Pegboard?
A friend who works says there's actually I couldn't tell you what. He'll pull down a key and say, "Here you go. Know the price. Or you got it."
Thank you. No, I'll go take my rest.
Rest of the
What time is it right now? Is it nappy time?
it is 6:50.
Man.
I
Yeah,
know.
I guess I would.
I know for some reason there's just this lady who always screams every time I say a time past 24.
Yeah, her calendar is so fucking just. She's like, yeah, it's like 16 weeks into. These people are stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, she's upset. She have to fix the time when shit gets back to normal. No, people, you don't realize you've lived like 22 years longer than you should have.
All right, so Nate's going to rest. Ace is going to rest. What you riding?
I would use I'll get my card out and say, I like to use my legendary voucher for a Ring of Attunement. And I
Sure.
put my legendary voucher by like my card.
Like the guild card lights up and a very ornate ring comes through.
You will also then head to the inn and I like a room. Uh, I honestly never bought a room here. I was here when it was free. So how much is it?
He looks at you. It's like 5. All right, 5 steel.
Here you go. I got you. Here you go.
Thank you. Turns to key back. Here's the key. Up the stairs, last
Does a
room
little
left.
does a little bow. Tunes to different weapons and then go to sleep.
Okay. Yes.
I am just gonna try to rest.
Where?
I
There's no
we're
ship
still
in
in
the
the guild.
town.
Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll find an inn. Does the guild rent rooms?
they do not.
Mm,
Because that would take business away from the inn.
okay,
Do they-
I'll just try to
do-
find a local inn and rest.
Okay. Easy enough. You find the educated teacup.
Harp Silva.
And how about Robert Cologne second, fifth?
I don't have a number. I'm just Robert Samurai. Um,
No number. Sorry, not
okay. Um, there is no warehouses open at this time of night, right?
not that you're aware of. I'm gonna say an absolute no. But at least everyone you've seen thus far, not open.
So I'll also go with them to the educated teacup and ask them, do they sell alcohol by the barrel?
From sure. Checks a list. Yes, you have approval from management.
Thank you. I'll take 50 barrels of stuff to get orcs drunk.
have to get orc strong.
Or, well, I don't. What it works like? Like spiced apple. I
Here you
never
go.
axed them.
How many barrels do you need?
Depending on the price, I'll take 50.
Because they need to offload it. I'm gonna give it to you for like 9 silver each.
Oh fuck yeah!
Sorry, Steve. Robert requires barrels of question mark.
I give them 1 emerald piece, and I'll take a room.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure this out later.
And how much space does this 50 barrels take up? Are they like big barrels, little barrels? Guess I never exercise them.
Fairly large.
All right, so I'll just show me where they are, and then I'll start moving them.
He'll take you to the point amount. Else?
Nope, I just start loading them in a portable hole. Ha! Go piss. The hell's go piss? Yeah, well, I'm not drinking it. Guess that's why it had an expiration date.
I am trying to open.
Very well. If there's nothing else, you can resolve your fighting. Oh, you resolve your long rest. Up to now.
I think I just yep.
How much do the orcs ask for pay? Like, how much do I have to pay them? I just gave them a bunch of loot and went with that, and I don't know. It's probably about time I got to pay them something.
I thought they were working for free because you threatened to kill them.
Oh, I gave them money. I gave them half the loot I took from the Black City. And I didn't know how far that would make it. Because I didn't know how much I got. I don't know if I'm pleasantly surprised or just not, but there's 2 items called piss in the items section.
Not wrong. Let's see. There are 5 cobalt pieces. Okay. Figure out how much to pay them now.
Robert, how long would the ship take to get over here?
I mean, Naze can just take us to the damn ship. So it all depends on what you guys want to do. And I don't know. I didn't ask him when I dropped off the goat's piss.
So, Robert, what would you consider the most pressing issue of the world today?
Did they
Something
die?
maybe that we as a young, thriving group as we are might be able to help facilitate or push into a certain direction.
No, I do like that. But also we did level. So does anyone need downtime for that? And as far as a goal, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just talking about what's fucked up in the world. Something that you see that's fucked up in the world that you know.
Cities that float.
It needs to
I-
what?
I never understood how a city floats. You said fucked up in the world. I think that's fucked up.
What city floats?
Some cloud.
You think it's fucked up that that city floats? Alright, floating
Yeah.
city.
Radiation holes keep popping up all over the place. We probably ought to look into that.
stop there. Don't go any further. All right, Snickers. What do you think?
I don't have anything. Nothing.
There's nothing that you might not be looking like for the fucking sword of truth or something. Your grandson.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Just want to make sure. We're
That
not
war mage
looking
is doing his
for.
own thing.
We're not looking for a special cleric who maybe can bring. Was it thunder without the sound? None of that.
No.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no war mage. No. Maybe he's inside my gym.
Raiden.
Side of his gym? What?
Don't worry about the gym, Raiden. Answer the question.
Well, I still need to train for my ability.
I'm not asking you what's going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I will need to train for the downtime for the extra stuff for Ancient Hero.
I believe he's asking you pressing matter in the guys as a good result.
Or just something we can look into. Something just yeah. I don't.
Yeah, keep in mind, you guys don't have to fight everything. Scouting missions are a thing. Hell, it's just as important.
It can be like a fun
Or that
day.
too,
Maybe we
yeah.
can go find out if somebody needs research on how many puppies a really strong gnome could take on before he's knocked down, laughing and giggling. Something like that. We can find that one.
Well, we are close to the guild hall.
I didn't ask about a guild hall.
No.
Said nothing about that horrible place.
What if there's puppies in the guild hall?
And then I would be there, but I know there's no puppies in guild hall, so. And I look at my cat. I'm like, okay, cats work too. Shit, you don't have to get all angry. God damn.
Where'd you get a cat?
I've always had a cat.
So you haven't always had a cat.
Raiden, you have to stop hanging out with Zed.
What?
You're losing your memories. He's contagious.
It is. It's rubbing off. Oh no! Now I've forgotten.
Yeah, it's a familiar that just showed up one day. I don't even know where I don't even know where he came from. Really fucked up. Really cool thing though is if you let him sleep on you, let him sleep with you in the morning. Oh, it's so awesome. You just wake up, feel so refreshed and happy and just ready for the world.
I just don't trust what he's saying.
So I guess Raiden does not see any problems in the world right now.
No,
Nothing that we
Zed.
can have.
There.
Hey, I'm.
Hey.
So we're okay. Got one. Nays. You need like new legs. You need to go kill a monster that you're interested in because it has a fine intestinal tract. I noticed you've been doing a lot of like outward stuff and not thinking about your inner health. No gut creature. You got anything that can like swallow? Do you have a swallow ability? Maybe we can look into that. Something as a breath weapon. Maybe you get something where you like gorge out your stomach and it like hits somebody and then you pull them back in or something like that. It
No,
seems
I'm
weird.
pretty
I
good
went a
with.
little far. Okay. Good. I don't need to kill nothing. All right. Seems like it's time to land a floating city. Land. And do we know? Do you happen to know where those radiation holes are coming from, or is it just something that's happening?
Well, like, I think when It was like some weird you know how every time we go to a fucking city we have to get fucking flashy thinged? Yeah. That's because of what happened in Mitros. So like that place got annihilated. And then so we now have like specialized bomb technicians because that someone fucking blew up ArcSet.
Yep.
Would I
Somebody-
know what a bomb is?
Oh, into it.
Okay.
Artificer.
And the rumor is that that same thing which blew up ArcSet also blew up a fucking creepy fucking forest that showed up in the middle of the day. You know, and all of a sudden, boom, and a smiley face that got blowed up. Now it's
So
a
so we
shallows.
got land, a floating city, and mad.
And also
Gotcha.
like there was this like there was this nice well not nice, but it was like a mountain range in that crappy city in the desert, and that got fucking leveled. But we didn't stay in the desert long because the deserts suck.
Temple of Ilmater, Street Urchin. Hmm. You guys gave me so much to work with. I appreciate it. Really do. I give Robert a high five
High five.
as I leave.
I think he was fucking with me.
Yeah. You see, when I said that, you would have probably noticed that I probably paid attention to people who didn't say anything to me. When I said, and then I gave you a high five on the way out the door. Actions speak louder than words, my friend.
So, what now?
Got to research a floating city.
I will be doing downtime to get to unlock my sub features.
What's downtime for a feat?
None.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sweet. I just gotta figure out which one I want.
I got another meta magic, but I don't think that's just an upgraded ability, right?
Correct.
I want to learn, I guess, the more versatility job training to reduce the time to learn stuff for the new class. And then I want to learn a new class, which should be 1 week.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the versatility training is, that feat. Is it 2 weeks
Yes.
for a feat? Okay. So 3 weeks.
So we got 2 weeks on the board, 1 week on the board,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Nace and Robert, not the two ends don't need any downtime.
No, I'm just gonna take my downtime. Like I said, probably doing the research thing, whatever. I'll look.
Alrighty. Well, you know what 3 of you are doing. Nays, what going possibly?
Shoot.
If you need me to, I can go back around and do what Nate wants to do first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Nate, in your first week.
Orange is forearmed. Research, typically a character needs access to a library or a sage to conduct research, assuming such as access. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing research.
Alrighty, and what is the topic?
The floating city.
Okay, we're doing this. Make me 5 investigation checks, please.
Ooh.
It's not that you won't get information if you roll poorly. It's a matter of how much and how long it takes that information.
You said 5?
Yes, please.
Oh, come on. Really? Just do it again. Just oh damn.
Okay, well, essentially each of these represents 2 days worth of research, because a week is divided by 5 is 2. So your first 2 days, you do some research, and we'll say that you kind of start with trying to find out about floating cities in general, or the floating city, which is not the only floating city. There are 5 floating cities in the world. One is the Cloud City, which is owned and ruled by the Avatar of Magic, Yuki. There is something called Isle of Draconic Madness. This is... I'm also putting it in chat for you. Do me a favor, roll a D. Or D. You can roll a D6 if it makes you feel more comfortable. All right.
Makes you feel more comfortable.
Not.
What was Yuki City? Just
the Cloud City.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one that Robert was talking about.
It is ruled by... Sorry. No, it's...
The Necronomicon?
I don't remember what I named him. Oh wait, no, it was a blue dragon. Okay, so I can actually go and get it. Okay. I was thinking that it was the dragon that you guys didn't take to the coronation, but not a blue or a white dragon.
That was hilarious. I tried to write that down. I came out with la la la.
La 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 la.
I think I needed one more la at the end there.
That is a really regal.
Ooh, I like regal names. And this is for the Draconic Madness?
Isle of Draconic Madness by Rondus Denith, Lord of Fire. The third city is the the City of Floating Dreams. Or, sorry, Mountain of Floating Dreams. And that doesn't actually have a ruler. You'd know that that is more a republic nation. Or not nation, but I guess
Sovereignty.
Sovereign. Yes, it's still technically.
The Republic, it's a Republic state.
Yes, thank you. Because technically, it's still underneath the Black Empire, as it were. But it is treated more as kind of like almost like a free state. That was the word. But it is a republic. The mountain city. There is. You can tell when someone wrote this down that this is probably not the name, but this is like the first edition of this book, so it hasn't been edited. The Floating Tree City. And it's in print, like air and quotes, as it's not the actual name.
Oh, the Floating Garden.
You know what? I just came up with its name, but it's not going to be in this book. As I already said, it wasn't. Currently, it actually has no government. It was originally ruled by the Elven royal family. No one has been in succession to the Elven royal family since the Mad King. Because he kind of destroyed them. Finally, you have the question. And the entry on this is like, you could tell that this book was written strictly from someone's notes, because he hadn't even named it, but he calls it almost a void in space above, well above Alarak's atmosphere. But it appears that any entity who steps foot on it, that there is like a solid surface. They just can't see the.
All right, I already know which one I'm going to. Sweet. That's a lot of information.
So the first 2 days is basically getting all the names of the cities. The second days is depending on which order you want to do this in. I can say the next Tuesday topics.
Well, I would have to talk to Robert to find out.
Yeah, I mean, Robert, the way that training works is it's only 10 hours a day, so they have time afterwards.
I'm just like, dude, there's 5 floating cities. Which one are we bringing down?
We're gonna bring it down. Okay.
I don't know. What you didn't know what you were. I figured that's what you were talking about, right? You're upset that it was floating. What am I doing here?
Well, I mean, like you said, like what are things in the world that are wrong? And that was one thing that was wrong.
But there's 5 of them. How can it be wrong?
I didn't know that was. I thought they were all the same one. I was wondering. I thought it like that's why I thought it was wrong. Like I thought it like kept changing shape.
Yeah, you know what really sucks? My other rolls are really crappy. So the fucking research I'm about to do on this radiation shit is going fucking downhill from here. I'm telling you that right now. Have a good day.
Thank you. I think I would have liked it better if he didn't say thank you when he left. I mean, have a good day.
So it's the opposite of that. Kill yourself.
Yeah, and I guess I'll spend the rest of my research on this whole fucking radiation thing. Thanks. Appreciate it. But I do now know how there's 5 floating cities, though. I do have a lot.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's one in space. I might have to look up that one. And sometime or another.
Yeah, I mean, you spend enough time up there. You spend more of the time up there than we do.
Surprised I haven't just seen it. Hey, here goes. I'm busy. I'll be back.
Well, I think it looks like space, so people don't
probably does.
realize it's there until.
So yeah, like I said, you can jump to somebody else. Let them do their.
Okay.
Or
Back
come
around
back
in a
to
second.
my research.
Nays. Figure out what you want to do for your first week.
Yes. When we went to the Honored City, the Honored Isles, I discovered the existence of the permanent spell. You implied that I could access it from my Grimoire after that.
Correct.
But can I learn that?
Yeah. Just to make sure, can you cast 7th level spells?
Yep.
Then yes. Takes the weird thing about this spell, even with the Grimoire, it takes normal time to learn, regardless of whether you have its full affinity or not. So the cost can still be reduced, but the actual. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Yes, you can learn that.
Is it in? Can it be imported or?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out and remember who actually has it. I know Grim and I have written this down at least once. One of the Carcoons probably has it, right?
What spell? Sorry, what spell do you need? Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, just port that over to Grim. Sorry, Grace Sheet. So just while he's doing that, memory serves, you're going to have to get a material component, which is a permanent component. So you don't have to worry too much after the initial acquisition, but it's a replica statue of yourself worth at least 20,000.
Okay.
And it is treated as like the focus of.
Nays, when I put it on your sheet, for some reason it put it in your at wills.
Yeah, I'm
But it's
changing
in
it.
there. Okay, cool.
Alright.
And anything else you want to do for that week? I mean, in theory, permanence itself could take you a whole week just to set up stuff.
Yeah. Well, for the first week, I'll go to the guild hall, see if I can spend some of my very rare vouchers on stat books, charisma in particular.
Very rare.
Yep.
Okay. They have 5 in stock.
I have 5 very rare vouchers.
Then you can have them all.
I will take them.
They would also inform you, since you're the only one here, to just pass along that everybody is been emergency to rank.
Oh. Thanks. I'll inform them.
The fact that you came back alive when the Celestial 12 didn't is a miracle. And they recognize there is no test that they can perform on you that would be as stressful as that. And by the way, during that first week, Elros does not. Oh shit!
What happened? What'd you do?
No, someone brought something to my attention that reminded me that is definitely the case. I'm gonna say it just to be transparent, and because you were actually looking in here when you were flipping through the grimoire to find the spell permanence, a black page appeared in your book.
I'll try to read it.
What language?
Just Elvish and Gnomish.
So then the language that presents,
Draconic.
the language that presents shows, I feel like it's not a difficult language. It's just not one you.
Do I have comprehend languages? No. I have tongues, but that doesn't work for written word, right?
Cast it on the book. Tell me your secrets.
Well, there was that one time in middle school.
It's funny they have abilities in an Invisible Suns called your Forte, and one of them is inquiring information, and just touching a book for 1 minute, like you can acquire like secrets, but you erase the book.
Oh,
So they don't like letting people with that Forte into their like libraries and shit. We'll find out who they are and keep them out. And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
It is.
But then it gets even further because you can start taking like knowledge from like groups of people, like actually like straight from their fucking brains and shit. I was like, oh damn.
In that case, I'll spend 2 hours studying comprehend languages from the Grimoire and then use it to translate the black page.
Do we level twice?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, still nothing changed for me then. Just wanted to double check.
yeah, one just boosted something I already had, so I was like, bonus.
Alrighty, so you go through that process, and then you are able to translate the page. You kind of learned that it's in. And I messaged you the name. So while you're considering your second week, back to Nate. You said you were researching radiation next.
Yeah, that was the other meaningful missing parts in this world. So for right now, yeah, it sounds like an interesting thing. And actually, I'll probably just look for the cause and then try to figure out like what's needed to like create whatever's causing it.
Basically, the after action reports that you find talk about an experimental bomb going off in those locations. And this bomb was significantly more powerful than its normal magic item counterpart. And because of the way that the item is created, it leaves this dead zone that literally just disables all magic. It's not anti-magic, it's literally just a dead zone. As it basically magic can't exist. Or rather dies when it gets there. Is how it's described. And that there have been a reported 100 casualties due to these raiders.
Wow. Magic dead zones.
Yeah, they make the on the item, they specifically make it clear that this is not to be treated like anti-magic, an anti-magic field. An anti-magic field would fail within this space. It's just magic can't exist there, period. Almost like a good analogy would be almost like the weave has been destroyed in those particular places.
Well, that's what it sounded like to me. Like they
Yeah.
broke the weave, or it's been.
And also there's a letter that goes with one of these after action reports, which is a sworn testimony that states that Jim is never going to make one of these bombs again.
Who the fuck is Jim?
It literally has a the adventurer.
Sounds fun. I know we. Nate hates research.
All right, so we'll say between those two things and the time it takes you to actually, it's not a matter of the information for you is hard to find when you look up the radiation. It's more like you have to go through some red tape, but you would learn because you are rank S, they give you access to information that they would not give the public normally. You'd have to be a ranking noble within one of the military families to. So that should give you an idea how much trust you guys just. Up until this point, this party was famous for being a bunch of playboys.
Wait, what?
That's just what people think of you because you won the Tournament of Kings and the Tournament of Fates. Nobody has actually gotten to. You guys were gone for 2 years. So most of the public's opinion is that you just went off on some gallivanting escapade instead of doing your job, and then you finally came back after 2 years of partying.
Ocean cruise.
I mean, you were on a super airship, so I mean, were they wrong? Who knows? Only you guys know the truth and give your after action report.
Only 2 people that are alive from the original party now.
Well,
Actually, I don't think anyone's from except Naze. Naze is the only person left from the original party.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
And then
alive.
from the Tournament of Knights arc, technically, then we have Raiden. And no, because you were still Walker then. Yeah, of the original
I
party,
was.
of the very first party who won the Tournament of Kings, Naze is the only one, or Naze is the only one. And then from the Tournament of Knights, Raiden's the only one. Everybody else has been cycled out. Because 95 went home, Walker went crazy, the teddy bear disappeared, the elf decided she had enough of your guys' shenanigans.
Such a crazy world.
What's the casting time on permanence? Doesn't say.
Sorry, 20. So the way, just so that you're. Oh, hang on. God, my version is better. I assume the version the version you would learn is the one that I made rather than the other. There's two versions of permanent. It's an action.
Sorry.
No, that's not your fault, Grim. I forgot that I have two very different written versions. But the one Naze witnessed would be
you on
yes.
Vale.
Yes. The one that Naze witnessed would be the one that I made. So basically, it's an action, and then you have, after that action, 1 minute to cast a spell of equal level or lower to the level that you cast permanence. So obviously, you can't cast like a 10-minute spell because that would go past your duration. So the highest you can go currently is duration. But any spell that is equal to that level and lower can be cast, and if it's a concentration spell, you just have to concentrate for the standard length of the spell, and after that duration is up, it is considered permanent with no need for concentration. One of my favorite things to do was to have a permanent contingency.
I'm going to give myself permanent glibness, so I can't roll less than a 15 on a charisma check. And then I'll do Investiture of Flame, Ice, Stone, and Wind.
Okay. Pretty much what I did with it. Until I got to 9th level and cast Invulnerability. Alrighty. So yeah. That'll all happen within the first week, because it doesn't take you a week to technically learn the spell. So you'll definitely get that done. You can get all the permanences out of the way. And then whoever had only a week, your downtime is done. I'm trying to remember who was at a week.
I had 1 week, and then I had another week.
Right, so you got to finish 1 week, and then you got to go into 2 weeks because of you're doing two separate 1 week. Okay, so Raiden, you're at this point. We'll start with you. You have just finished your training. Feel like you got a good grasp on the new ability you have gained. What would you like to do for a week?
You know what? He's never really seen the city, so he'll probably just be around the city the whole week. He was only here for a little bit and then left, and then was gone for 2 years. So he likes to see what's different.
That's fair.
Also, I was gonna get like a feat that was on the Heroes of Orient. That was the Void Touch.
That I'm sure I won't care, but most of the books that I have here are balanced to a certain degree. Or at the very least, if they're not, I've already banned them. Archfiends.
I want all of the Archfiends. I want an Archlynch.
Okay, we'll just elevate you to a CR 30. You said Void Touched?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Oh, I see. That's very ninja.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That's cool with me.
Yay.
So anywhere in particular you're looking at, like, just even if you're going around the city, is there something that would interest him, Raiden the more, or is he just basically taking a week, everything and kind of get?
Yeah, taking a week grand tour. Even going to a tour guide. So they have like tour guides going on. He's gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, I'm gonna travel with the tour guides for a while. Yeah, I'll see y'all later if y'all want to talk.
Yeah, so they show you a few interesting places. I mean, you know where the Coliseum is, but that's the first place to stop because, obviously, main attractions tour. So they explain to you.
There.
They explain to you that this is where the tournaments are held. Currently, the Chocobo races are underway at this time of season. And also the gladiatorial fights will be coming up within a week or so. They take you
For
around.
Chocobo. I want to ask about the Chocobo because could you bet?
Oh yeah, definitely. You're definitely allowed to bet. Make sure the officials don't see it.
Part way through the weeks, that's what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be
That's
betting on
fair.
the Chocobos.
That's fair. And so they'd also point Alice, Taylor Company.
I would ask when we pass through the Royal Palace, is the king back yet, or?
No, I don't know. I don't think I've heard of him. I heard that he came back. I guess the expedition up north is taking longer than normal.
No news about him? Like, he's still fine, right?
As far as we know, but I mean, there's nothing that's been announced to the public as far as we know that he's dead or anything like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so, I mean, there's not many like extra places that are interesting. There's just there is a lot in this town, just not a lot of things that would interest you if you're not looking for them specific. So then, like you said, part of the way through, you can start betting on chocobos. How much would you like to bet?
5K.
Damn. Across how many races? You said there were like 10 races. 5K for all 10, or is it 5K per race?
Let's see, 10 races. He'll do it on 3.
Okay. All odd or even?
Even.
Wow. Oh. You'd walk away with 6,500.
Let's go.
Just had a good feeling that blue.
I knew I could trust him.
His name was Steve. Steve the Blue Chocobo.
Steve, you're my blue.
Alrighty. I go back to Nate. It's week 2.
Nate spends this week. First of all, he'll go see his homies at the Temple of Ilmater. See how they're doing. Do some mass heal and some, some stuff for them with those guys.
Church
and
is
then I'll
boarded
just,
up.
The church is boarded up.
Sign hangs on the front that they've been deposed.
Is Ilmater dead?
Oh, but you may.
Oops. Okay. Then I'll just randomly go to churches and sick places, other hospitals, and just
It's another one
show up
closed.
in the morning and do some like mass heals, and then like just bail.
Someone may have overheard your conversations at some point and decided to investigate them and found that they were embezzling from the church offerings. So they were shut down until a new priest can come in and take his place or their place. But as far as the other ones are concerned, I mean, there are plenty of churches in town, plenty of poor people who need your help. You're able to do that perfectly fine. I would say... Oh. I'll roll it at advantage. Alright, well, apparently all that goodwill gets you one contact within the religious community.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with me, man. Those cheating ass motherfuckers. Those dudes are supposed to be lawful good. Yeah.
Now you know why it got shut down.
Yeah, like I said, it'll just be like me just traveling around. I'll see some dude like fucking hobbling with no leg. I'll fucking throw a regeneration on him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been difficult without my leg.
Yeah.
Lost it in the war.
I just wish that shit hurt when it came back, but fuck you.
What?
I just keep walking. I don't, yeah. I'm like, oh, you're a dick, dude.
Oh.
Is that him just crying in the background?
Yeah, basically. I mean, he's got his leg back, but doesn't know how to feel. On one hand, he's grateful. On the other hand, he's offended. Gratefully offended. How about that? Let me see. Oh, holy shit. Today is either your best day or your worst day, Nate. As you're traveling along, you stumble across some interesting characters. Being that you are an adventurer, you're always kind of on guard, I would assume, to a certain extent, especially in a place that's not technically your home. You would notice their masks look like eerily similar to the creature you just fought. Like their masks like its face. They wear all black. So just for a reminder. And they appear to be talking in hushed tones.
greater invisibility. And I just I float over to listen to what they're talking about. Actually, I go, no, greater invisibility, tongues. And then I float over, just in case.
Voice.
Our tongues, greater invisibility, float over. Sorry. Oh, I guess you can cast spells with greater invisibility. Never mind.
Yes. So they're held in a circle. Lord Tragedy has been seriously wounded. We need to help him somehow. And then another one chimes in. But you know what happened to the last group who tried to help? They're all dead. I know we need him to lead our cause, to take up our banner, but I don't want to die. Joined this group because I was told that they were going to rule the world. Not get their butt kicked by a guy in a hood. And a bunch of low-rank, B-rank adventurers. Third-rate even. Well, let's do what we can to push things in his path that might convince him to join us, but keep ourselves out of his line of sight so that we don't end up like the last guys. Yeah. I kind of look around for a second. Hail the new order. Hail the new order. As the three others respond and start walking away.
All right, hang on. As they do that, I go dragon form, drop greater visibility, and like hail the new order. And then I fucking do my terror thing. Fuck is that thing called?
Aura of Madness.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is.
They can't make the save. They're not anything special.
I'll show you be great. And then I'll just go back to normal. And
As they run away in terror and are now inflicted with indefinite madness.
fucking shit fucks. Now they'll cause even fucking more terror on the world. Give me something to fucking do. I'll as I'm walking away back in my normal form, I'll take like 78 steps, stop, just right wherever the fuck I am in the street, get down, and I will say a silent prayer to Cyric, jump back up and giggle on my way.
Awesome. Hop over to Nate. 2 for you.
I'm gonna be mostly. I think I'm just gonna study those tomes I got.
Gotcha.
After 48 hours each, would I be able to finish 5 in 10 days?
Correct.
Cool.
Alrighty, so 2 lapses total. Marcus, you finished training. Robert, you finished training.
Yeah. Yes.
Bear with the group.
Adventurous Hole.
Was the Temple of Ilmater a nice place?
It wasn't terrible. 8.
Could
Was
I
well
buy it?
kept.
I don't know how much it would cost. I didn't know if it was feasible.
It's feasible for you. Problem is title.
Well, that's what I said. I just have to
Yes.
figure out who. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So essentially, you would be informed that while you would have the financial standing to do so, expect just in the Black City specifically, property can only maintained by someone who holds the title or has special exception from the
Oh,
king.
a title. Got you. I see what you're saying. I
And
thought you
then,
meant like, okay, I'll just buy the house and give me the title of the house.
oh,
Or the
yeah,
deed.
I
Is
get,
what it is. I got you. Deed, not title.
yeah,
I said,
I
okay,
gotcha.
that's interesting. Thank you. That's right.
And also, same thing that Raiden learned during the week that the king has not returned, so he couldn't grant a special exception. In fact, by the time you ask about it, no one has heard from him in like 2.5 months. They
That
don't.
could be
Oh,
something.
They don't think he's dead, but
where is me? Oh, where is me?
anyway, I believe everybody's meeting up at the adventure hall.
Yee.
Fire, ice, and stones just kind of.
So, guys, I met these really imposing figures. Called us A-class gentlemen. And then the rest of the story will go as it really happened. As I tell you about those fuckheads I met and the fact that they're motherfuckers trying to bring that dude back or fix him up. And who hurt him? Did we hurt him?
No,
It was the
fucking,
wish. Never mind.
the one who got fucking taken away fucking gave him Thea. Gave up Thea.
Oh yeah, and for those of you with true sight, you have not seen your hooded friend for the entire time that you have been back in the Black City. He had been following you the whole time until this point.
Even with Niffle gone?
Yep. Decided you guys were more interesting. Fair that elf did spend a lot of time staring off into space.
Hmm.
Also the
Yeah. Like the guy who fucking delivered his shit and then fucking got fucking run over. I think he even backed up, make sure he did the job right.
He's very nice.
Can I get a sending to Thea?
Sure. Oh, roll me the D100. Oh. He is not on the team. Yeah, good enough.
I'll just say, Thea, are you alright? I didn't know Eros had handed you over to tragedy.
I'll be fine. It's just the short and curt reply.
Right, well, Thea lived, so
Hey, now we're all back. Does any of you guys know like an item like if you stick somebody, like they just keep taking necrotic damage?
Are you saying this in the adventure hall? Just asking.
Yeah.
Well, there is something. You'll hear an old man chime up just from one of the random tables.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little hard to get your hands on, but I hear there's this amulet that sacrifice your health to bring back creatures dead. I assume that does necrotic damage to enact this ability.
Old man, where'd you come from and how do you know this?
Been an adventurer all my life. All my life. Seen things. Heard things.
All right. Do you know the name of this amulet?
There are two. Actually, that. Had to double check. There's the necklace of never-ending night. There's the heart of devilry. And there is the necklace of the black hand.
You said that was the necklace of never-ending light was the first one.
Night.
Sorry, thank you.
Oh, you're good.
Hey, Zed,
Yes.
is your person that you talked to? Did he? Like, I know they were given the name of a certain name, but have they ever gone by the necklace of never-ending night?
I don't know. I'll ask the necklace.
Necklace right now.
What is it?
The halo.
Yeah.
Got
Can I
Port
ask the
waiting for
halo?
you. Yes. And no.
Is it above his head?
Yep. It's a
He's
multi-color.
angelic. He's a prismatic angel.
Aww.
Thank you, sir. And can I at least buy you a drink for this information you gave?
Doctors. I'll die if I
Why?
drink much.
Why? Is this something that like a mastermind cleric could heal you of your ails?
You can't have
Possibly.
ale. That's the problem.
What was it, Ace?
I said he can't have ale. That's the problem.
Uh,
I know.
what do you
come
have?
on.
Like, I mean, do I get zapped or do you get? I mean, because
At the
I
moment,
didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that was a fucking pun because ale is what ails you. So yeah, fucking hit me. I deserve it.
Fortunately, I am too busy looking at the stupid sheet on the necklace of the black hand.
Ah, yeah.
Can I ask the halo if it can heal him?
What I want.
For the information that he helped our party?
Why would I want to do that?
Never mind then.
Start to get the feeling that he was not a lawful good cleric.
And Naze, you're a great healer. Can you cure him of what hurts him to drink ale?
Actually, can I use like 1 point of lay on hands on him and see if that would cure him?
I think in order to do one of those effects, I think you have to do 5
Is it? I
points
thought you could
to do an
1.
effect. You can heal somebody for 1, but I think it takes 5 points to do one of the effects.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I'll just do 5. If that's what it is.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no.
What? I look something up.
Oh god.
His old man's body was all cursed, and you just ruined it for him.
That could have gone really. Yes, he seems to be cured for whatever ailment you.
You mean I could have just killed him?
No, not at all.
What the hell is going on? What do I even do? Oh my god. I am a fucking mess.
Can I insight this old man?
Yeah, go for it. Insight or no? Your other.
Just regular insight.
Yeah, go for it. Seems to be telling the truth. Seems like a genuine old man who just wants some company, willing to share his
Okay.
information in exchange.
Can I use divine sense? And see if
Certainly.
there's anybody else pops up besides Robert?
Is Nate there? And if he is there, does he think he's lying?
Nate is there. I guess that's up to you. As
Poor
far
old
as
man.
I need lie detector. Is that a feat? Is there a lie detector feat?
no, but there it could be.
What was it? Looking into a mirror.
Does the ring of truth give you advantage on insight when determining if someone's lying to you?
Yeah. I have a pretty good insight anyway. But like I've been rolling today. Oh god. I think I'm rolling D10s.
It's a D20. It just got 1 through 10 twice.
Yeah, it's like I saw they have cool ass D12s that are actually D6s. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is. Somewhere I saw something about it's a D36, which represents every possible combination of a.
A D36. D36 for? Seems weird.
Anyway, what else do you guys get up to?
Shall we look at the quest board?
Did I find out how high up that the no magic zone is?
As far as the item to think advantage.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like just like a dome or.
So the crater is permanently 800 miles. 800-mile radius. And then in the center.
Radius?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And then the actual epicenter of each blast is.
Damn, that's fucking far.
288 miles of those blast zones are dead zones.
So it's like a sphere.
Mm-hmm. These are actually the equivalent. You would learn that these items were developed with the idea that they'd be used to level planets. Kind of shit that gets dropped from a starship.
IR squared. Anybody know the formula for the volume of a sphere?
And not off the top of my head, I don't. So quests. Right. Is that not on my hotkey?
Or third IR. What?
Blade Lightning Blast. So the first one, since there were two jokes made.
I didn't do one.
No, you didn't.
I was actually
134 divine damage to you, Robert.
Ow.
But that means the one that strikes Nays resets the pun counter to normal damage. 83 divine. See, isn't it fun now that you're high enough level that these don't kill you?
I mean, that would still kill me.
Eh.
And now I definitely need that necrotic thing to stick in me. I mean, I need that necrotic thing to keep doing damage. Not that I was going to stick myself, but I was going to stick myself.
Right, just looking up, like, how did lightning go to the building and strike them?
So we're all back together now, right?
Yep.
I'll look to the group and be like, so should we look and see if there's any quests, or is there anything else that we needed to focus on before tragedy starts destroying everything?
It's 12.5 million cubic miles.
That's a lot of space. You know, when it was the normal bomb, my dino park, I mean, out of character. When it was the normal bomb, my dino park was just out of reach. And then it got boosted.
And you know what's funny? That wasn't going to be the case. But then somebody said something about, wouldn't Jim make these stronger? Or something along those lines. And I was like, you know what? You're right. He would.
Also, Zed, Nays went to go look at the mission, the board, and Raiden will just want to put out. Looks like the ruler here has been gone for a while. They don't know anything's been what happened to him.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
he was going up north to do some sort of negotiation, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they don't know. Well, they haven't heard anything back from him for. I don't think the guy told me. They haven't heard back from him for a
2
while.
months. 2 months, he said.
Well, no, Raiden doesn't know that. That would be
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
the other guy. No, you're fine. The other guy was a tour guide, so only knows what's reported in the papers. The person that was talking to Nate was actually a government official. One who actually holds a position, actually has to talk to the king occasionally. And actually, a single quest shows up on the board for you.
Only one?
One. And it's because it has your name on it. Or rather, the Dead of Night's name on it.
Oh, I'll take a look at that one then.
Find the Emperor in caps. Rank special. Reward, you'll find out. Apparent is literally what it says. Or, and small quotes below it. Riches untold. Yes, find him, please.
Who sent the
Okay.
quest?
It's the unknown sender. But, it's not hard to imagine who would put a note to find the Emperor.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that.
Okay, real quick, as out of character, can I switch characters real quick? Can I be Ben Brooks and you tell me where I am? Okay, guys, look, I'm gonna take a guess.
That's funny shit.
So as soon as you go to the counter to accept the quest, it tells you, "Oh no, you don't have to pay for this." Because the normal exchange is you create the quest, you pay the fee, etc. Because this is names your party specifically, there is no fee. The guild is not going to take anything from this quest other than they are just facilitating the quest.
Okay.
And she wishes you good luck. Godspeed.
Oh, okay. So on our way out, can I ask you a couple questions?
Which
Who?
Can I the lady who gave us the request? So I just was told about this necklace of never-ending night. Do you have that?
No, that is an
Oh, is that
artifact.
okay? I'll put that down. So I'm guessing the heart of
Yes, it is part of
is-
it. It is technically part of a set. So if you want one, you're gonna have to either find a collector who has it, see if it's at the auction house, or I hear, now this is unconfirmed because I am just a lowly receptionist, but it is said that Lynx or Jim are capable enough to replicate an artifact, but they don't do it for cheap.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you know, seeing as how you have vast knowledge and I need knowledge of any item that if I stuck somebody with it, they would keep taking necrotic damage?
There are some poison. Would wear off of. Kept giving.
Is it illegal to buy? Or can I buy it?
I don't know what you're talking about. But if I
It's
did
for
know what we're talking about, you would have to either talk to the HI Assembly or experimental purpose, or find out where your local dark syndicate would also have such contraband on them.
To be fair, I was going to drink it. So
I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of said objects, but if they did exist, those were where you should look for them.
thank you. I need a ring of attunement.
Man, everybody coming out here for a ring of attunement. By the way, Raiden, I forgot to mention, you got the legendary version.
Anything different?
It's just 2 slots for the legendary versus 1 slot for the very rare. So it gives you 2 extra attunements. As for you, what? I'm sorry, sir. What was the item you were looking for originally?
Necklace of Never-Ending Night.
For some reason, we actually have that.
Well, how much is that?
You have 2 legendary vouchers. Otherwise, items.
So 80.
Was that Mark?
No, sorry. I wasn't trying to. I accidentally hit the unmute on my mic.
Okay. Apparently they want to just kind of get it off the shelf, so it could also be yours for 250,000 iridium.
Holy crap! We got 1.3 million. Yeah, I buy it. I use I swipe my card. I didn't realize we had gotten 1.3 from that shit. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, swipe. Give me.
Sadly, they don't have any left. The last one was bought by.
That's okay.
The last one was bought by some sort of ninja. It might have been that guy. Points to Raiden.
Raiden just looks away. Like, what a beautiful tree.
Are there any tomes of, was it like for Constitution? Manual of Bodily Health?
Be healthy. Unfortunately, the last of our stat books was bought by that guy.
Damn it. All right.
They were a Prisma.
The odds of that happening. Oh my god.
All right.
Why I had to give it to you, because I'm like, that doesn't happen. It's the narrowest of narrow chances for an artifact to be stock.
So for our friend, where the fuck do I find this thing?
I'd have to give support for it. Yeah, we're talking campaign 1 stuff.
Oh did
You
Cartoon have this?
Carcoon had the other variant, the Black Hand.
Okay, because I was gonna say I could just get enough of that.
And original Flare had the Gauntlet of Divine. You guys were on half of these. I'll send it to you and you can try.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
That's 2 pages.
Actually, I think you did have this on one of your other characters because of the like 4th line down.
Yep. No, this is the one I had.
Yeah. Anyway, water.
If it's me, that's an
Yeah,
odd
you.
question.
Find me later in the week. The funny shit is that could not have happened in campaign. It is literally because of the amount of time that has passed. Okay, yeah, so you guys have your quests. Unfortunately, there were no more attunement or manuals of bodily health. Anything else failed before?
I don't think so.
Stuff in this.
Can we stop by the auction house to see if there's a sale going on anytime soon?
You wouldn't have Uriel's Aegis on you, would you? It's a shield. Got a face of a Medusa on it.
Oh, that one. Oh,
So, the good news and the bad news, guys, is when I get this item and I hold this necklace, it like lunges at my neck and wraps around my neck, and I have this necklace hanging there.
It lunges.
It forcibly attunes to you.
Even though you're not the real Robert, you could attune to something.
I'm a real Robert. I'm Robert Samurai. Although the other Robert probably could use this better. I need a Shadow Dragon now.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not too late for Darkness. Shadow Dragon. I don't know. Is.
I believe Sapphire.
That kind of looks right.
Nope, he's silver.
Oh. That's right, because campaign 2 started just before Fistspins came. So we hadn't really had. I had some unofficial stat blocks for Gym Dragons, but they weren't that. Okay.
And he was able to get the boon of Bahamut because he was silver.
But it's never too late to become a Shadow Dragon. Entirely up to you. Either that or you find a Shadow Dragon egg. But yeah, so is everybody gonna go with Zed to the auction house?
I'll tag along.
Yeah, I'll tag.
So when you get there, Zed, you would find out, yes, they're happening at the end of the week.
But not today.
Not today, but there are 8 items up for sale in this auction.
Does he give us the list?
This is gonna be so funny.
Is it going to be exactly what I'm looking for on the other character?
No. But there's gonna be a name on this list that's very familiar to half the people in this party. Or sorry, half the players. I need 7 more D100.
From each of us, or
Whoever.
Hey,
my bad.
That's fine. I'll take the last 5 you and then the first 2 from the other 2. Unless you had any repeats.
I would like to say congratulations, Ace. You just won.
Yeah,
Right? You got 100.
we have rolled 99 and 100.
You came in a close second.
I did.
Right. How do I get A in there? Ah! Fuck. Why does this keep coming up? So, the player, Zed, you're going to have an insight from Monday's campaign into Wednesday's campaign. An item's going to reappear on this list that was on the list the first time. Uh...
Is it that one that I had?
That's gone. Those are the
The Keller, the Biden of Thassa. Oh, just an Eye of Vecna. Armor the Null Lord. That sounds like something that would make me rabid and hungry.
Ugh. 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 Ugh.
Ooh, are you alright? Did you just throw up?
Yeah, that armor. Weren't far off, but it's
Well, Knolls like are cannibals and eat flesh, and supposedly that's how the hyenas turn into Knolls, is like just like devouring.
yep. Oh, look, you're 8. Or first.
All right. And what is today? Yeah, yes, I meant
Okay.
in game. And when does the auction supposed to take place?
On.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll look the group and say we can head out whenever you guys are ready.
The ship? Oh, yeah, the ship will be here in 2 weeks. I assume.
Who will be here in 2 weeks?
The ship that would have
Oh,
gotten here
okay.
by now.
I don't know,
Robert,
Jet,
okay.
how far has the ship made it?
$14,000 miles. Starts at takes 58.
That's the ship. It takes 58 days.
You're literally like almost the farthest away you can be from the Black City when it started.
That's a long time on that ship.
Is as far as you know, Aikido, not Aikido, Robert, Last you checked in, they were somewhere over the Desert of the Dead, near Lichland.
I'll let the group know. Ship's about 30 days out.
Oh, hold on, Marcus. I was wrong. I need to correct the time. Still, it's going to be probably next day because I forgot to actually account for 2. So to be accurate, tempo. Then
So the auction is on the 10th of tempo.
correct.
So, should we, I guess, teleport to the ship, or should we wait for it to come over here?
We might as well teleport to the ship.
What if we? Well, I mean, it's gonna take 30 days to come here, and then the ship's got to go to the north. Where was the Emperor visiting?
Uh,
Insight check for Maze. With 28, you know it was capital of Erantel.
Erantel.
Should we just go there? Because if it's the northern capital, Rental, that's still another probably the same amount of time as the ship was to get there.
Well, you can teleport to places you haven't been before. It just almost always kills you. But we have
Not us.
we have the boon. So yeah, in theory.
Actually, believe it or not, it is still 3,000 miles less to Erantel than it was to where you had the ship. That's how far the ship was away. You guys had almost gone to the edge of the map.
We almost found the force field. So should we just cut out going to the ship? I mean, unless you guys want to go there to sleep or something. I mean,
Well, if we had to travel there, I would prefer having the ship. But if we can just teleport,
I can just tell the ship to change course and head to Erantal.
and then teleport there.
Yeah, and I don't really think. I mean, eventually, we can just get on the ship eventually. But, I don't think the booze cruise cares where the fuck they go as long as the booze don't run out.
All right.
Just double check. You don't want anything from the auction, right, Zed? You there, Zed?
Yes. Sorry, girlfriend
Yeah.
was talking to me.
You good? You don't want anything from like the auction house, right?
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Do you guys need cold weather equipment, like coats and stuff? Because
I probably will.
yeah, we should probably get those.
Has been in the city enough to know where to find.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Robert, you've been outside.
Yeah.
Something you would have noticed in last week's your jump between here and the ship.
Guys, I almost forgot. But I have some urgent news from outside.
What is it?
A giant skull is imprinted in the sky above the sea of endless oceans, almost like a second moon.
Huh.
Looking in from here, we don't see it, right?
No, because so I know this map makes it is deceptive in terms of its lighting, but you are actually in the center of a giant mountain. But there is artificial like magic that makes it look like there's a sky above you, makes you feel like you're outside, but it doesn't. You don't see that from the sky. He saw it because he actually teleported to the ship and was there.
Yeah,
I had to
Locker.
deliver some goat
We don't
piss
see
to
it.
the ship.
I don't know, Robert. I can't see it from right here.
No, Nate is rubbing off on Robert.
Robert, you're hanging out with Nate too much.
Uh, no, I'm not.
What do you mean? When we first met you, you were hanging out with Nate.
I just met him 2 days ago.
Nate, is this true? Well, I guess technically, maybe, since
Are
you're
you
not
sh-
the original Robert.
Are you sure you want to ask Nate that?
No. No, I'm not.
Well, we know it's the opposite.
Yeah, so I will ask Nate. Grumpy, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
So, Nate, have you known Robert for a long time?
Well, yeah, he's known Robert for like ever. Every time you bring this
You
question
do.
up, he
Okay,
gets annoyed.
you, what is your? And I look at who we're discussing, and I'm like, what's your name, sir?
I'm Robert Samurai.
He's been alive for 2 fucking days. I've only known him for. And I look at you, and I'm like, I'll have you murdered later, but thank you very much. Not Robert. They never have been.
I share the same soul.
So,
I just want to point that out there.
if one creature grabs your soul, does he have just a piece of it now?
Why the fuck would you ask that question?
Are you
No, you know.
Horcrux?
Just curious.
Ooh, I
Asking
might
for a
be.
friend.
I don't know anyone that takes souls, so you're
Yeah,
safe.
but Yeah, if we soul cage you, does that soul cage everybody? Or just you?
These are all horrible questions that you are putting out in the atmosphere.
Well, we have to know your limitations
Fuck,
there.
I don't know my limitations. I didn't know we shared the same soul until someone told me.
Someone soul cage this bastard and see what happens to the other ones. Okay, never mind. I can't soul cage. I don't got that.
I have no magic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely glossed over something that someone asked me because I was looking for that stupid rest of the black hand. I don't know how much this changes your opinion. Do you sense good in the call? Old man registered as
It tells me good or evil.
I was thinking
Yeah, I was using divine sense.
that's more.
Oh.
Yeah, divine sense gives you the ringing of, like the harmonic sounds if it's good, and then like discordant
Sense anything
sounds.
affected by the hollow spell or known to the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
He would register as under the effect of the hollow spell.
What? I don't know what that is.
He's like being blessed basically. It's like a fucking, but he's under it.
Uh-huh.
It's what you do to like graveyards.
Yeah. I would have definitely pointed that out to the group.
You also would have noticed that Naze registers as a fiend.
Yeah. I'm used to you guys.
You're the yeah, no, this is new.
Oh, is he fiend
And here's the catch-22. Probably the only fiend.
now? Oh, that's right. Player knowledge, not character
switching.
knowledge.
My eyes twitching. My eyes twitching. So we're walking up north.
I think they said teleporting.
Yeah, we just went to go buy some
Cold with
uh,
cold weather gear.
I got my clothing. I'm ready to go.
Alrighty. Who's gonna be doing the teleporting?
I'll do it. Alright, and I'll aim for just outside of Erantel.
Roll.
Nine trillion 460,730,472,508.8 kilometers.
So you said you're teleporting to Erantel?
It's just outside of it.
Guys, find yourselves outside of Erantel. Cold. Very cold. Good idea to buy that gold here.
I giggle at the cold little babies.
Robert Samurai real. You can message me. Oh, and just for clarity's sake, right, when you look to the southern sky, you see what Robert was talking about. As there's like this pristine white skull almost imprinted in the sky itself. Even from as far away as you are, you can still see it.
Oh, hey Robert, you were right. What's the skull shape? Is it like humanoid or?
Yeah. By the way, that's like 20, and you can still see it.
I wonder what caused that.
Guys, teleport in. Robert, I need to make me saving throw.
$27.
All right, so that's been taken care of. Oh, and technically, Ace, make a also a
Okay.
which should not be too hard for you.
Is a spell or magical effect?
Yes.
33.
You would know that you fail, so if you have or legendary resistance, feel free to.
Yes, I would.
You feel like you dodged the bullet on a banishment.
Did Robert?
Robert has something else.
Okay.
Would he have like had this? Would he have been gone? Or would he been able to come back? He was birthed here, but became a Fae later.
Fiend.
Fiend.
I have a Cupid Gate. I could have plane shifted.
Yeah, remember, even if this is your home plane, if banishment's cast on you, it sends you to a demi plane if you fail. So if this isn't your native, it sends you back to your native plane. If it is your native plane, it sends you to a demi plane for the duration. And
I think he says if I'd be sent to the Netherverse.
Oh no, because that's not your home.
Right.
But Naze, being a competent spellcaster, gets the feeling that this would last longer than a normal banishment.
Okay. What do we see of the city?
Big steel walls make up the outer edge of the perimeter wall. You'll see a long, winding road that you're kind of standing in the middle of right now, which appears to be made out of actual carved stone. And the gate, as well as the top of the wall, are guarded by undead creatures. Let me see if I have it. The creatures that are guarding perimeter look like.
Why do I know that picture?
And the one who you could almost identify immediately as like the commanding officer looks like that.
Is this how it is at the North, guys?
Oh yeah, this city is ruled by Lich.
And I will say, you do see like normal people coming in and out. Okra, I'd say more like cold climate heavy type races would be coming and going, but you do see like the occasional merchant from other. And the undead seem cordial enough. I wouldn't say friendly, but they don't seem to be hostile, and they just seem to, check people's papers, and if people's papers pass, they go.
So I guess we just go to the gate, show them our ID, and then we just enter. Is that how it is? It's not like these guys are like No, you're not allowed in.
They might. This place is not part of. Is this considered part of the Black Empire?
Yeah, it is.
No.
Well,
That's conflicting.
like no, when I
This-
like the
This
Cloud
region
City.
is controlled.
Yes, like the Cloud City. It's not technically the Black Empire, but it is like a free state of the Black Empire.
I think this is what Robert would say. The North is run by
Right.
Lord Ains Ogon. He runs this place smoothly. Don't fuck up while you're here.
He didn't have a problem with the king from the Black City. It's not like he had a problem with the emperor.
Not that any of you ever heard.
All right, I'll approach the undead at the gate. Or if the gate is the gate open or
Yeah, no, it's
that I
it's
can-
yeah, it's the portcullis is up, and that's sorry. I don't know why it reset itself. It should be like 8 o'clock.
Before entering, I would ask, should we tell him about the quest that we're on, or should we
No.
keep that a hush? Okay, hush, hush.
Are they checking the people as they enter, or can we just walk in?
For a group, they stop just.
Okay.
Excuse. One of the like armored ones walk up to you. I apologize for the inconvenience, but could you show us some sort of identification and give me that you were entering the city?
I'll show my ID and I say we're adventurers on the quest.
Kind of looks at the car. Kind of checks the back. Looks you up and down. All right, just don't cause trouble.
Thank you.
Stand up. Oh, move up. Show him mine.
He's actually
What are you doing in line? Get back to the barracks. Your shift starts in like 2 hours. You gotta
Yeah,
get
okay,
ready.
boss. Where's the barracks?
Down that street, go and take it down that street. Take your first left, go west for about 1.5 miles, and you'll find the barracks.
I'm gonna start going that way.
Fuck are you going?
good on him. He got a job.
I think he's gonna go look for one of his buddies.
Now, I assume it's pointless to try scrying or using locate creature, since if it was that easy, the Empire would have found him already. I'll ask. I'll ask one of the locals where the nicest inn is.
Question.
I bump you and I'm like, you might want to look for a whorehouse. But don't get me wrong, the nicest one, but go in that direction. Heard the guy was a lion. Rawr.
The nicest one would be the Gilded Icicle, which is right next.
Of Solitude.
It's possible the emperor they would have put up the emperor inside the palace, but or fortress. But Nicest Inn is probably the next best place to look.
So I don't have to technically follow that guy, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so I'm just waiting in the corner for these guys to come by. I'm like, hey, you guys want to go to the Nocturnal Tempest?
What?
I just supposed to be work.
Right? Does
I
you have
haven't
a
got
job?
a job yet. I gotta go see somebody about a job.
That guy said you had a job.
Oh yeah, I'm undead. Undead run the place. Lich, see, he thought I was a worker. I blend in. I like the city.
Run the world. The undead run the world. Yeah.
We'll probably get some information there first.
All right, we'll head to the inn afterwards,
And
or whichever one
I
is
point,
closest.
and I'm like,
first.
the Nocturnal Tempest is right there.
Well, lead the way like you're our guide or something. Nobody tell you what to do.
I walk across the street to the Nocturnal Tempest.
What I heard.
Is it still here, Jet?
Apparently, the app is not. And it get from moving things.
Oh, great, Sirik. The greatest lies are the lies people tell themselves. But in those lies, you know the truth. Could you help us, this emperor thing, dude?
Need like a 16 and below, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even say nothing. I'm like,
Well, I'll find out. You walk into a finely established guild hall with like made out of the best mahogany woods, accented banners with a tornado. At this, it's been 100 years. There is a goblin. Hello. Welcome
Hi.
to Lily
We're Dead at Night. We're an affiliation of the Nocturnal Tempest.
Oh,
We are under a quest from the Black City to find someone. Emperor Fenrix.
oh, well, he hasn't made.
He hasn't made it to the city.
Decided he wanted to take the long route. They walked, or are currently walking. I don't necessarily know where he is. Last I heard, he was somewhere in the Dead Bones Pass.
When was this news said?
13
I
days
know a
ago.
lie. I know a lie when I hear one.
Look at you. Okay, good for you.
Sir, somebody who might not know what the fuck he's talking about once told me a story. That emperor doesn't like to fucking walk anywhere. Not down the fucking hallway to his fucking bathroom. Or anywhere else, for that matter. And I'm pretty sure that motherfucker isn't walking from wherever to here. Just ain't happening. That dude went out of his way to ensure that he had ways to fly. Sorry.
Look, all I can do.
Just a story. Just a story I heard.
Look, all I can do is tell you what I've been told, and what the intel of the spies say.
Bad intel, buddy. You know what my god told me? Yeah. Yeah. I just walk away.
We can teleport here now, right?
Yeah, you're an affiliate.
So, what if we just? How far is it to this? What was it? The pass?
Dead Bones Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, pulls out a map. Assume you got one of these.
Yeah.
It's roughly halfway here between here and between here and Thyladel. So it's about probably somewhere in this area. Well, not probably. It is. I'm just saying somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you say we head out of the city in that direction and see if we run into the Emperor?
Be careful that direction. The snowmen aren't very friendly.
Okay.
I guess it would have been good if we had the ship.
So, where is he at? Or supposedly?
He's between the mountains, between here and there.
Okay, gotcha. I see it now. Thyladel.
Is there any settlements between here and there?
Not that, but possible. Impromptu camp or something that people are using as sort of a base of operations. It is treacherous to travel through these mountains.
Hey, Nays, when you took the quest, did it say who the fuck was with the Emperor?
I know he had his knights with him because they came to help us with the Mages Guild when the guy went insane.
Wait, so his knights were with him, and then they came to help us. So therefore, they're
Three
not
of
with him.
the 12, I think.
Oh,
11.
fuck me. So he still has fucking 8 with him. Okay.
They still haven't replaced the giant yet.
Right. Actually, something just occurred to me. Could you guys gather up?
Oh, huddle.
And since we can teleport without fail, can I try to teleport to where the Emperor is?
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's the worst that could happen. We're
You
gonna end up
guys-
in the sun or the bottom of the ocean.
You guys prepare to teleport where the Emperor is, and that is where we're going to end the session.
Oh, you son of a turtle!
But wait.
Do
Hey,
we
we
like
still got
phase out
15
of
minutes.
existence?
Yes,
do we phase out?
as
Okay.
you're fading to teleport from the teleport, everything goes black.
My eyes.
Man, I gotta contact my Lord and Savior before I gotta do anything.
You also weren't able to go into guard duty.
I can do that later.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna miss your shift now.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.